And there we go. We're live. So, hello, welcome to today's live interview where I'm going to be interviewing Mizkif. Go ahead and say hello and give an introduction of yourself as well.
Hey, my name is Mizkif. I make dumb YouTube videos and people like them.
All right, then, Mizkif. So, when did you get started with YouTube?
When did I get started? 3 months ago. I literally just started.
Oh,
I
wow.
started like mid-January, I think is when my first video went out.
Gotcha. Okay, then you've been doing it for like a pretty short amount of time then. Hmm.
Yeah. I never really made a video ever since the first video I made was the Who Was Tyler One video. It was the first video I put out. I never even touched Adobe Premiere or anything. I downloaded it one day and I tried it and it worked.
And why'd you start YouTube? What got you into it?
I've always wanted to make people, it sounds so cliche, but like laugh. Like I didn't really care about the money because I just wanted to do it for fun and I did it. Uh, so I just said, fuck it. I just tried it and it worked out.
Have you had any channels before this one, or is this your first ever channel?
This is my first channel ever. I literally never made a video. I never had Adobe Premiere. I never had anything. Um, so it's literally all brand new.
Well, I mean, your channel's been doing pretty well for only like 3 fucking months. That's pretty impressive, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I just don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know. Like the hype is kind of ridiculous. We'll see what happens. But for now, yeah, it's doing really well, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, and you made a video on how like a bunch of YouTubers are transitioning over to Twitch. Do you think that's an issue?
Um, it's not an issue. So a lot of people, I think, got that like didn't watch the video to the end. I'm not saying you didn't, but I'm saying like a lot
No,
of people just like
I watch it till the end.
a lot of people were saying like, oh, like you hate YouTubers coming to Twitch. Like why? Like why do you hate these people? I don't. YouTubers coming to Twitch is healthy and it's gonna happen and it's important. It's a reality. I mean, like, look, I've been on YouTube for 3.5 months, right? I have still yet to make $1 because I'm not monetized because YouTube is terrible. Um, and it's and they said, oh, you're gonna be monetized in a week. Then it went to 4 months. When the hell am I ever gonna get monetized? It's ridiculous. So these YouTubers are getting fucked because they're just making $0 for months and months and months. And not only that, you have a lot of bigger YouTubers are getting screwed because of the demonetization and everything else. They're losing ad revenue when they could just take their following, go over to Twitch, and make double the money they're making, and with less work. I mean, it sucks to make a video for weeks only to find out that your video was demonetized and you made $0 on a video you worked for 2 weeks on. You know what I mean? It's terrible. When you
Uh,
could just stream all day and make a lot of money.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it sucks. It really does. I mean, I've seen some YouTubers who've applied for monetization and it's been months and they haven't gotten it yet. It's ridiculous. Even though they're way past the threshold for monetization.
Yeah, no, I'm way past it. I mean, like I'm like times 100 at this point. But I know some guys that have 250,000 subs and they've been waiting since November, and it's just like, what is going on? Like, how is it this bad? And why aren't they doing anything about it? And it's really screwing over a lot of creators because it's like, why do you want to work so hard just to get not to get paid? I mean, I love making people laugh more than anything, but
Right.
it comes down to you need to make money to do this. Like, I need support.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so it's tough. It's a tough. I understand YouTube. Like it's tough for them right now for the monetization, but it's also tough on YouTubers, and that's why they're all moving to Twitch.
So you're not monetized right now.
Nope,
How long have you been waiting?
since February 7th.
Oh, wow. Wow, so nearly 3 months. Has YouTube even said anything to
Nah,
you?
the only thing they've said to all their creators is they sent out an email saying, yeah, we're gonna April latest you'll ever be like monetized is late April. Before then, you will be monetized. Well, it's May 1st, and everyone I know is still not monetized. So they lied.
Christ. Yeah. I mean, like, I know if you reach out to them on Twitter, they'll just reply with a copy pasta, like being like, "Oh, you can contact creator support at this link, and they can further help you." I
It does
mean,
nothing. Yeah, they do
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
They
I
don't
mean,
care. Because I mean, like we're not big. Like if we're big, then they'll help. But they don't help people that are small. Like they don't care.
yeah. I mean, because you know, you guys don't make them as much money as the bigger boys.
Yeah, it sucks too. Because like a lot of the bigger boys are leaving. And people don't really. People think that they're just leaving because they have no content. But the reality is they're leaving because they're just not getting paid. Um, a lot of bigger YouTubers have left because they're demonetized. Everything they put out is getting the yellow dollar sign. Everything they're doing is just not doing well, and they get fucked, and they're just done. They're like, I'm done making these videos where they get yellow dollar signed every time. Like, and then the thing is, they'll get dollar sign. Like my friend Glink, put a video out about bully hunters, and the video got yellow dollar signed. It's like, why? Why did it get yellow dollar signed? It has no problems. So people don't even know why they're getting yellow dollar signed. Um,
Yeah,
and they make no money. And then that Glink worked out that video for 2 weeks, just for it to get demonetized. And now he made, a quarter of the money he should have made. And it's just like, you can't expect people to keep going when it's like this. When Twitch and streaming is so cut and dry. You go, you stream. If you have a lot of viewers, you'll be at the top. If you don't have a lot of viewers, you'll be at the bottom. And you can make a lot more money between ads, sponsorships, the whole 9 yards. When YouTube, it's just ad revenue is terrible, and then you need to do Patreon and stuff like that. It's tough.
yeah. I mean, I think it's cool. Like, if a YouTuber does both YouTube, even if they're not getting paid, but they do Twitch as well, so they can make money from there. Or they start up a Patreon, so at least they're sticking to making videos, but they're making money through another source. I mean, they could also sell like merchandise or whatnot, but obviously, you know, they should have monetization. That would be the best thing. Oh, hey, Truder Mark, what's up, man? How are you? Like, they.
Yeah, it's tough. They're in a tough situation too, and I totally get that. And it should be getting better over the next few years. Um, and that's one thing that I'm hopeful for. I was like, they're gonna make it. They have to, because right now they're getting screwed. A lot of YouTubers are pissed. YouTube in general is just shit. So I think right now it's kind of like almost like the recession, like in terms of like if you want to add it towards like YouTube, like had a recession almost like how 2008 happened, 2009, with the market. It's like the same thing right now with YouTube. And I think if people stick it out long term, it'll be worth it. They'll have a lot more ways to monetize yourself. I know they're adding this new thing with Patreon. Like they're creating like a Patreon service, but for YouTube. So if you have like been subscribed to them, like you pay $5 a month or whatever for 5 months, whenever you comment on one of their videos, it'll show up as like a subscriber icon. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I've subscribed for 5 months. I think that's way cooler. It adds, it'll make people want to subscribe. People love doing that stuff, and it of course they do, because they love the show that they've been loyal, and they want to support the YouTubers and streamers. So
Isn't
I
that
definitely think that's a good way to do stuff.
Yeah, isn't that the thing where you can like sponsor a YouTuber?
Yeah, it's in beta. I know they're gonna add it so like you can do it in the comment section. Right now it's for live streaming.
Yeah.
But I think in a year or two we won't be complaining. You know what I mean? It's just right now, just maybe we will. I don't know. I think they're gonna add new ways for people to help monetize YouTubers rather than companies, because we just live in a world now where everything is offensive, everything is bad. It actually makes no sense either, because a lot of these YouTubers are getting, and myself included, we're getting screwed over with these ads. But what's crazy is you'll see the same ads, or like a lot of these big companies left YouTube because like we don't want to be part of racist stuff, we don't want to be part of edgy stuff, but yet they're on the news. You know what I mean? Like they're on political news outlets all the time. Like this news is brought to you by Coca-Cola, whatever. It's like no one cares, but for some reason they cared on YouTube. It just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Dark Elf here is asking, do you think that if Twitch improves their video uploading service, then all of the smaller creators will leave YouTube?
Um, Good question. their uploading services. I'd probably say no. I think YouTube's too big of a powerhouse to ever like die. I think YouTube is just known. The thing is that people have to realize, and myself included sometimes, is how small Twitch is compared to YouTube. Twitch is like 5% the size of YouTube. YouTube is known by literally everyone in the world. No one knows what Twitch is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's YouTube is where people go for online videos. Like, it's not like it's like oh, maybe this place. No, it's like YouTube is the spot. It's like using Google. It's like using I guess not Facebook really anymore, but like it's like that. It's like YouTube is the place to go. And it's still the best in terms of videos for
Yeah.
finding videos and stuff like that. The only problem that YouTube has is it just their people are getting fucked over. But I think it'll over time it'll be a little bit better. But Twitch is definitely going to try to like compete as they should. Just like YouTube's going to try to compete with live streaming. Like I think live streaming is the future a lot more than people think. And I think live streaming is absolutely the future for YouTube and Twitch. And I think YouTube's starting to step up and be like, okay, we need to step up because Twitch is starting to take that market. So yeah, I think that Twitch will try to update themselves in terms of uploading videos, but I don't think it'll be comparable to YouTube ever. YouTube's just way too big. It's like one of the biggest monopolies you can have.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the number 2 most visited website in the world. You know, I mean, because it's owned by Google.
Yeah, it's the community that makes YouTube great, and it does have a great community for sure. It's just they're slowly diminishing the community, that's for sure. Like a lot of the community is moving over to Twitch. But it doesn't matter. I think YouTube's just way too big to fail ever. Like it'll always be that place you go for videos, regardless of right now how shitty things are. Twitch can't compete with that stuff.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think YouTube will like ever just die out. I think that's impossible, honestly.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's
'Cause
just impossible.
it's so like massive and built up that it would be like amazing for it to just burn to the ground.
Something crazy would have to happen for YouTube to blow. And even if like it just everyone knows YouTube as the place to go for videos. Like nobody knows what Twitch is compared to YouTube. So I doubt anything will happen. And if it does, it'll be like could be like decades and decades and decades. Not in our lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Twitch will die like anytime soon either, honestly.
Oh no. Twitch is also just a way too big of a powerhouse in streaming. Definitely will not die. And with Amazon support, they're just they do crazy deals like their Twitch Prime stuff people love. They're very well done. Just their interface, like as much as I shit on Twitch all the time, like I don't like them for their SJW stuff. I don't like them for the fact that they're just so
Strict.
they're just so strict. Yeah, like you can't say so many words and so much crap. When on YouTube you could say anything. Like I could say the word autism. You can't say that word on Twitch.
Yeah.
I can say the word retarded. You can say that word on Twitch. So it's like, they have so much such strict rules on Twitch, but they're so well done that they can. They don't want that toxic community, and I can't blame them to a sense, but YouTube right now is trying to grow and they'll take anyone. So that's why they took Ice Poseidon or the toxic streamers and toxic community over to YouTube. So yeah, I don't think Twitch is going anywhere at all. Twitch is like a powerhouse. It's like almost it's like a monopoly on the streaming industry, especially for gaming. For streaming, it has a monopoly. There's just no question about it.
Yeah.
But what I want to think is going to be interesting that I talk to a lot of I know a lot of the bigger streamers and I talk to them about it is what's going to happen when virtual videos will be here forever, right? Videos will be here till the end of time because you can't really but think about it this way. What about streamers with virtual reality, right? Like how most people watch streamers on like their second monitor, right? Most people watch them on their second monitor while they're playing a video game or while they're at work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What happens when virtual reality is the new thing about gaming and they lose all those people because no one's going to want to watch them if they're in virtual reality. They're not going to watch, um a streamer on the side of their cam or whatever. That's not like, it won't work.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I think is interesting, and a lot of them are worried about that. That a lot of people don't know about is a lot of big streamers are worried about virtual reality because they're like, "Fuck, when virtual reality comes out, um, it's gonna be hard to compete. Like it just is. Like they're gonna lose some of their viewers for sure because you can't watch a live stream and also be entranced in a virtual reality. Can't
Yeah,
work."
yeah, that's not even possible. Yeah, I mean, I feel like powerhouses like Ninja and Doctor Disrespect, those guys won't struggle. Um,
Oh, I mean, dude, they can retire. Dude, Ninja can in 1 month can retire.
oh yeah,
Like people don't even realize that. Like even Doc, dude, when he came back, he probably made $1 million that month. I mean, granted, Doc has definitely subsided, uh, for sure. He's definitely dropped dramatically. He's
yeah,
also lost a lot of his loyal viewers. I mean, before Doc left, he was at like 40K viewers, but now he's at like 20. He definitely lost a lot of his fan base because of what happened, despite what people think.
yeah,
Um, like a lot of my comments on my video were like, "Oh, dude, Doc didn't lose anything. Like, you know, Doctor Disrespect is still a legend. He's still like the main." I'm like, no, like people, Doctor Disrespect is tainted. Like every time he says the two time, like you just think that he cheated on his wife. Like every time he does anything, you're just like, oh, the dude cheated on his wife.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, he lost a lot of respect. That's just it. But yeah, Ninja, they don't care. I mean, like they will be there for a long time. Like Ninja's way too big to drop down to 1,000 viewers anytime soon. Like
yeah,
he can sit there and not even talk and have 100K viewers. Like he doesn't even need to look at you. He doesn't care.
yeah,
Um, it's crazy, but that's the truth. It's like he's too big to fail. Like same with Soda Poppin'. I mean, the dude, obviously you know who Soda Poppin' and all them are, right?
yeah. Of course, yeah,
Yeah, he literally sometimes will play Overwatch at 3 in the morning, no mic, no cam, and just play Overwatch, and he'll have 8,000 viewers. It's just like why? I I like Chance, but why are you watching Soda Pop and play Overwatch at 5 in the morning sometimes? Why there are 8,000 people watching him with no mic and no cam?
yeah. That's just boring. That just sounds boring to watch. Just Overwatch gameplay, nothing else. No
That's crazy
commentary, no
boring.
camera. Yeah,
But people just sit there and watch, and I'm like, I don't. He's not even good. It's just like why? Like there's no enjoyment. But people are loyal, I guess. People just have a very big like crush on Soda Pop, and I don't fucking know.
yeah. They're attracted to soda popping.
He's a handsome man, but it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Ninja's not ugly either. Uh, I think Doctor Disrespect's just a bit old. That's all. But he's not ugly for his age either. I'm not gay for any of them, of course, but
It sounds like you are, which is fine. I mean, but no, I mean, what's it called? Doctor Disrespect. Yeah, he's definitely a very handsome man. Give him that, despite what he did.
yeah,
But you know, it probably he probably feels like shit. I mean, like before he should feel like shit for what he did, but before it's funny with Doctor Disrespect though is he doesn't even realize that he's like the Forzen jokes and how everyone has a new emote now called like like making fun of Doctor Disrespect, like the CD Omegalol and stuff like that.
yeah,
Um, all these emotes of all these streamers are making fun of Doc, and yet he doesn't even realize that like why he thinks because CDs are transparent. I'm like, are you a moron? Like, how do you not just like go on live stream fails and figure this out yourself for one day? Like, it'll take you literally 10 minutes to figure out why CD Omegalol is a thing, but he just can't figure it out. He's just an idiot.
yeah. I mean,
He's
I
so out of touch, I guess.
I like his stuff honestly, but I think he's a cock for cheating on his wife. I can't respect that at
Oh
all.
yeah, he's an absolute piece of shit. I mean, that's why like I don't. He deserves every bullshit thing he gets. Like, fuck that guy. I will always make fun of him, and that's why everyone makes fun of him because he's just a piece of shit. But you know what? The dude's still making probably a few $1 million a year playing video games,
Yeah,
dressed in a wig. So I mean, you know, who's really winning? Me making jokes and memes about the guy and shitting on him in my videos, or a guy who's making millions of dollars a year playing video games? I think he's winning.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's victorious here in this battle. And I mean, I don't know. I've watched Ninja streams before, but I don't know. I just really don't see the appeal.
Mm.
I don't
Well,
find.
I mean, the appeal. Do you like Fortnite?
Oh yeah, I play it a lot. Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah,
I
I mean that's the appeal. It's just people watching him being like, "Oh my god, he's so good," and he almost has like a celebrity status to him right now because he plays with all these big celebrities like Drake, shit like that. You know, shit like that is just like really big, and a lot of people love that shit.
yeah
So, I think, he is here to stay. Um, for a few, probably like a year. I think and then you'll start seeing him drop. I think Fortnite is just, well, it's just a really well made, fun game. Like it's super well done. Um, a lot of people shit on it in the beginning, but now it's just a huge, crazy good game that everyone loves.
yeah
Um, so I think it's gonna be here to stay for a while. I don't think Ninja. People are like, dude, he's gonna drop in the next month. Nope. I think Ninja might lose some subscribers for sure. I mean, like, I don't think he can hold 200K forever.
yeah
Um, but that's which is crazy in the first place. It's like, what the fuck? 200,000 subscribers. He's making $800,000 a month on subscribers right now.
yeah.
It's
It's
like,
fucking crazy.
and people are stupid. They think that he's making full. They don't, maybe not stupid. They just don't understand. They think that he's, on the news. They're like, oh, he's making over $500,000 a month playing video games. I'm like, dude, what? He's making like $2 million a month playing video games. He is not making 500K.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. No, it's mental. Like
500K is not even his subscribers. Um, he's making like 800K on subscribers. Then you have to add in merch. Then you have to add in advertisements, bits and donations, and advertisements on his YouTube videos, which are 20-minute long videos that
yeah,
have 5 million views each, which probably bring him like $30,000 a video. Yeah, the dude's probably making like $2 million a month right now.
yeah. It's fucking
Which
mental.
is just nuts, man. Like that's what CEOs make at companies is $25 million a year.
Yeah. I mean,
It's crazy, man.
he seems like a really nice man, like very good man at heart. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I always see him do these charity live streams, and it's fucking awesome. I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
Um,
no, he's a good guy. Definitely don't think he's a bad guy. And it's also just crazy how big of a, like I'm friends with like Mitch Jones, and he has said billions of times, he's like, dude, all these streamers suffer whenever he's online because everyone just leaves their chats and goes and watches Ninja. Um, like Summit is at 14,000 viewers right now. It's like that is not what Summit's ever at. Summit's usually at like 30K, like 25K. Um, it's weird. So, but he's usually at, I mean, granted, he has like a guest streamer right now, but a lot of these YouTubers or streamers are seeing a dramatic drop whenever Ninja comes online. He has like a monopoly on that like part. Him and Myth, really, like both him and Myth have like a huge like duo of power on the Fortnite section. I don't even know what Ninja for or Myth subscriber rate is, but it's probably like I'm gonna guess 50K. Probably has 60K subs. It's which is he's probably making $1 million a year too. It's just crazy.
yeah, no,
Both of them.
yeah. I mean, like, I think people are like attracted to Ninja's content because of his skill level. I mean, he's a fucking amazing at Fortnite.
Yeah. I don't really know why Myth though. I've talked a lot of bigger Fortnite streamers are in like will admit that Myth is good. He's definitely very good, but he's not that great. Like he's good, he's not amazing. Like Ninja's unreal at the game. Like he's really fucking good. He hits crazy shots all the time and does crazy things. Not really Myth. Like Myth is really good at building, right? Definitely, he's definitely one of the best in the game, but he's not that good. People put like Ninja as first and Myth as second. It's not really true. Like Myth is like one of the top like probably 500. But Ninja's up there as like one of the best. That's what people say. So I think
Yeah.
Myth just got his title because like he's been playing it since the beginning. He was ridiculously good at building, and people just loved it. I don't know, man. It's crazy, but I don't think the hype is gonna die down anytime soon with these two like Fortnite. I just don't. Um, I think it's gonna definitely it's gonna die down a little bit, but I think Myth and for a Ninja are gonna keep chugging along and keep having these crazy views for a while.
Yeah, I think Doctor Disrespect is pretty shit at Fortnite from what I've heard
Hmm.
and what I see.
Yeah, he's bad. And it's just not his like the thing is he's old, right? And he's like not adapted to his like Fortnite's people are really good at Fortnite who have like ADHD because there's just so much you have to do. You have to build and fight at the same time. People like Doc and like Shroud, they're better at PUBG because it's just like you shoot, like you're who has the best shot. That's why Shroud is a god at PUBG, but at Fortnite he's good, but he's not insane.
Right.
Uh, because he doesn't have like ADHD where he builds and like knows where the people are and like all too much stuff going on when like he's good at like um finding where someone is and just having crazy good accuracy shooting them like on one of the best in like the world at shooting people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
yeah.
he's really good at PUBG, but at Fortnite not really.
Yeah, I mean, he's don't get me wrong, he's still insanely good at Fortnite, but just nothing compared to what he's like at PUBG. It's just like, how do you shoot that guy in the head from so far away and not even flinch? How do you do that? I don't
Yeah. It's
like. How do you
crazy.
do any of this shit? I've seen his CS:GO, and it's just like, how do you shoot that guy so perfectly? How do you get 5 kills in 3 seconds? I just don't understand how he does it.
Yeah, that's mental. I can't do that. I can get 5 kills a game, but not that quickly.
Yeah, no, he's a god. I definitely want to do a video on Shroud. Definitely in the like probably soon, honestly.
Yeah,
Probably the next like month or two, I want to make a video on Shroud.
you haven't done one on Myth, right?
No. I do. I kind of want to do it on Myth, but like I feel like I'm just like Myth. The problem with Myth is I don't really give a shit about the guy. You know what I mean? Like people who like my videos, they'll watch a video on Myth, but like, what am I gonna say about the guy? He's born like I'd have to make a ridiculous video on him, and I don't even think his community or him would like it. Like Ninja watched my video, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ninja didn't even watch like a minute of it because he just didn't get it. I think that same thing would happen with Myth. It'd be like, "What is this crap?" and he'll turn it off.
Yeah.
Because like I have like more toxic videos, so yeah, I think that they just wouldn't understand. Um, it is what it is. But I want to do people that like I know and I like first, and then maybe I'll get to like people that are like just popular. I don't like Ninja. I mean I watched Ninja. The only person I didn't really watch was Doc and Ninja. I did Doc because of like what happened. I did Ninja because of him blowing up. But yeah, with Ninja, I watched Ninja 2014, 2015 when he was playing H1Z1 a lot. I watched him when he first started with that shit. Um, but I haven't watched Ninja that often. I really don't. I don't really care, especially lately. He just said he's smart though. I can't blame the guy. Before back in like 2014, 2015, I actually liked the guy because he, always was cringy, but he was really good at H1Z1 and I wanted to get better. But he also was like not completely like a child. Like right now, he appeals to children. That's all he does is appeal to kids. But I can't blame him. It's like that's who are watching your videos, and he also wants to like be a good role model for kids. So I kind of admire that. I guess like good for him.
Yeah.
He's not trying to appeal to me. He's trying to appeal to all the kids watching him because a lot of them are kids. Which is I guess nice, but it's just I can't watch him. I can't do it at all. I watch Ice Poseidon. You know what I mean? Like I can't watch I can't watch I can't watch that. I can watch Ice Poseidon. I don't really watch many streamers anymore, but yeah. Do you watch any streamers?
I mainly watch YouTubers, honestly.
Really?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not too big onto like watching streams, honestly.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I obviously, all I do is watch streams. Like it's my life.
Yeah,
Uh, I've been watching Twitch since 2012, but uh, I don't really watch streamers anymore. And I've kind of realized over the years, it's just like, why am I watching these people? I know it's like so dumb of me to say that when I like make these videos, but it's the truth. It's like, you don't need to. There's no need to watch someone for 3 hours straight when you can just go to live stream fails and watch like the funniest things that happen to all the streamers for the day in 10 minutes. You know what I
that's
mean? Like
true. Yeah.
or you can watch like those Twitch compilation videos on YouTube. Like, oh, you want to see everything that happened that was funny on April 16th or April like 5th? Boom, you go to the April 5th, type in live stream fails, something's going to pop up. You watch that video. Or like you want to watch anything, you want to keep up to date. Like it's so easy when like trying to watch all these streamers, it's impossible. Also, Twitch in general is just a lot shittier. I feel like it's just not as fun. A lot of these streamers now are just trying to sell out. I feel like they're not really liking their job anymore. Um, it's just gotten boring. So I actually advise people not to watch videos like streams. I think it's just a waste of time. Like do something else with your life. Watch a movie, something good, because Twitch is kind of shit.
I
Unless you want to watch someone like if you want to be better at a video game and you want to see how they do it, that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, but to watch like a lot of people, especially people I know and associate with, they watch these streamers because they like the entertainment like aspect. Like, oh, they're really funny. They're ridiculous, they're toxic, or the drama, the excitement. But it's died down so much from like the new terms of service, from just like drama's gotten old, where it's just like it's just not there anymore. And I think a lot of these like people who watch these streamers are just waiting for that moment, and it's like don't do that. Just enjoy your life and make something out of it instead of just watching these streamers make, you know, like people underestimate how much these streamers make. Like people think like, Greek God X, they're like, oh, dude, do you know who Greek God X is?
yes.
They're like, oh, dude, like Greek God X is making like, you know, $20,000 a month. No, I know Greek. He's making like $500,000 a year. It's just like they underestimate so much how much these streamers are making. And it's like, why are you watching these guys make $500,000 a year? Why don't you go out and do something yourself? You know what I mean? It's like, stop spamming in their chat and go do something. Like, join a club, do something. Like, don't watch these streamers for 5 hours a day. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Um, and it makes you really depressed. I mean, like, I've been in those like states where I just watch the streamer all day, and it makes you depressed because you're just sitting there like, who am I? Like, I'm one of 1,000 people in this chat. While this person is making tens of thousands of dollars a month, and I'm sitting here just watching you while I'm sitting here spamming try hard. It's like I'm doing nothing with my life. Uh, so I stopped doing that, and life has been a lot better. Like even just a little bit. Just now, I stopped watching streamers entirely. I think YouTube's just way healthier. Like oh, you watch a few YouTube videos and you stop. When like Twitch, it's like you can watch a streamer for a few hours and you just don't even realize it. You're like, what the fuck did I just do and why?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just like YouTube videos because, I can go back and watch them anytime.
Well, how
And
old are you?
I'm 15.
So you watch is a lot of your like friends. I was wondering, like a lot of your friends, like you're in high school, obviously. Do
Yeah.
they all watch YouTube or they watch like Twitch? Like, what do they do?
Um, I think they mainly watch YouTube, not Twitch.
Yeah, I feel like your demographic doesn't really care for Twitch. Um, like I'm 23, so like my
Mm.
friends watch Twitch. My friends watch YouTube. They do both, but a lot of them watch Twitch. Um, I think just like yeah, I think YouTube is just kind of like better. It's just better. And I think that it's going to be interesting when VR comes out. What happens to these YouTuber or streamers? I really do think that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Um, because it's wild to think like, okay, you watch these streamers all day playing video games. Like, why? Why are you going to watch someone play 6 hours of a video game when, um, just to hear like their personality when you can just watch YouTube videos? Like, why? It's stupid.
Right.
And I did it for so long, and I'm like, I wasted years of just doing that. I'm like, why? Like, just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's better to just watch some YouTube videos than watch a streamer. And I tell it to anybody because I've been asked this before. It's like, why'd you watch so much Twitch where you know everything? You're a fucking loser. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm a fucking loser. Don't do what I did. Like, uh, watching a streamer once in a while is one thing, but I was addicted. Like, I was so addicted to watching these people. I did it all day, every day, and it's just like it's not healthy.
Yeah.
You get depressed, you get sad. Like, it sucks. So yeah, don't watch Twitch. That's my advice. Don't ever watch streamers. Don't do what I did. It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
Yeah. I'll occasionally tune into a live stream, but I mainly
Yeah.
just watch videos. Because I can. They're short. And I can go back and watch them whenever. I could a
Yeah.
lot. I could a live stream as well, but I don't know. I guess it's not the same watching a VOD than watching it live.
Dude, I mean, like, I know so many of my friends and like people that I've known in the communities for like 5 years. They'll watch a VOD of these streamers,
I will as
and
well sometimes.
they'll do it every day.
Oh
And
no.
it's like, what the fuck, man? Like they'll watch, they're Greek God X like fans. Like, they'll watch like the whole VOD every day. They're like, yeah, I come home and I watch the VOD. I'm like, dude, it's a 5 hour VOD. You're watching, why don't you just watch Greek God X highlights and watch the only entertaining parts that are, it's 4 minutes long. Um I just don't get why people do that. Like, every day. And I'm like, dude, you're nuts. Like, get out and do something with it. And then they all don't have jobs. They're all like losers, and they'll just watch these VODs. And I'm like, bro, get outside, do something with your life. Don't just sit here and watch these VODs. Um. So yeah. I mean, I can't do it. The only people that I don't blame watching videos or streamers usually, like I said, is um if you want to get better at a video game. Like, people watch Ninja because they want to learn what he does because they want to get better. I can't blame them because Ninja's just so good, and like, I've learned things from watching Ninja myself. Like, so I can't blame people for that, or like Overwatch, whatever. But like, people who just, I know so many. It's a community of people that watch these streamers just to get that like next thrill or see the next thing. It's like, dude, just watch live stream fails. Like, get off Twitch. Like, stop watching them all day. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, Mizkif, do you make these videos on these streamers with like the intention of them seeing it, or do you just, you know, make?
Uh, right now, yes. So like, what I do is I make these videos. I know most of them that I make the videos on. Um, like, I just know them from like, I guess, getting bigger. They, like, some of them follow me on Twitter. Some of them, like, I just knew. Like, my next video is on Asmongold, and like, I know Asmongold. Um, so it's like, I know he's gonna watch it, and I know like, the reaction videos help a lot because these videos take time, like a lot of time. People don't realize how long they actually take. So, having Asmongold react to the video, or having these streamers react to my video, it gives me more time, right? Because, like, okay, I put this video out. They usually take about once every 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I put the video out, and then a week later, instead of having no content and it's boring, I'll put out the reaction video, which people love, and then I put out the next video the next week later. So the reactions really help. So I definitely do have the intention for now, especially for them to watch the video and me put up the react because it does help a lot. Um, so that's for right now. If I plan on doing this in the future, like, I do plan on moving to YouTubers, which obviously I don't expect them to react to that. Uh, I do want to do like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, like Keemstar, like all these like big YouTubers I want to do as well. But there's
Right.
just so many streamers I can do right now. Like, there's literally, I have a list of 100 different streamers I can do. Um, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's just a lot. I could probably do like, I don't even know how many people. But yeah, I definitely do right now have the intention of them watching the video. It just helps too much for them not to watch it. Like, it just gives me content, and it gives me, but what's funny is whenever they watch the video, like, for example, like Ice Poseidon, right? He watched my video, and the Who is Ice Poseidon video is doing really well in views, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if it was getting like 5,000 views a day, the second I put up the Ice Poseidon Reacts video, it stops getting views. Like it just drops like a fly. Because no one wants to watch it anymore. Because why not watch Ice watch it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just an extra layer. So the Ice Poseidon video, let's say if it was getting like 100 views an hour or 200 views an hour, well now it gets like 10. It just drops. But the reaction videos do really well, so I can't complain.
Yeah. And these reactions, do you like watch it live when they're reacting, or like does someone tell you afterwards, like, hey, this YouTuber reacted to your video?
Um, so for the Greek video, I watched it live. The Ice video, I watched it live too. The soda popping one, I didn't. I was actually with Mitch when he watched that, so no. And then the Ninja React video, I watched live. My friend donated it to him, so
Oh.
and then he's like, "Oh, dude, I really want to watch this." Like someone else told me, I'm like, "Lamau, like that's so funny that this guy thinks like someone told him to watch my video. He watches it for 5 seconds and hates it." And I'm like, "Yep,
Yeah,
I knew it was gonna happen."
I think the humor just like completely flew past his head.
I don't get it. Like, how do you not understand? And it's not even him. Just like I've gotten a lot of like YouTube people like that those viewers watching that video, and it's just like, dude, it's just jokes. Like, relax. But they just take it so seriously.
Yeah.
Um, they take it so seriously. Um, and like everything's a joke. Like, I'm not serious. Like, yeah, I do tell the story, but it's mostly with just jokes.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know. I don't know how he just doesn't get it. It's just obviously I'm kidding, but maybe he like didn't want to watch it because like he knows like there's 12-year-olds watching, and he doesn't want those people to like get like to watch. Maybe this is a little bit more toxic. He doesn't want like 12-year-olds to think he's a toxic person or anything. So I don't know. I don't know why I didn't want it, but it's funnier that way. I think it's funny that he hated it because it just shows that not everyone likes my videos. And that's funny to me. Like when he watched that live, I laughed. I laughed when he shut it off and called me an idiot. Because it's just funny. Like the dude hated it. Like, what the fuck? It wasn't even. And then afterwards, he actually said he wanted to report the video, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
it was funny to me. I laughed because I'm just like, all right, dude, whatever. Like, it's fair use, so he can't report it, but.
Yeah, what a spastic.
But it's funny because right when he watched my video and he's like, I fucking hated this thing, he immediately my video skyrocketed to like a few thousand views an hour. And I got like, it went from like 4% dislike ratio to like 10. Like everyone just like disliked the video. I was like, fuck you, dude. Ninja just watched this and you're a piece of shit. Like Ninja didn't get $200,000 by Jake Paul. Like, fuck you, dude. I'm like, yeah, I fucking know that more than you do, bro. I know everything. Like, I know, like, this is my life. Like, you don't think I know that, like, Ninja didn't get donated $200,000 by Jake Paul? Like, you're retarded. And it's funny, and that's why I laugh at those comments. Like, Keemstar commented on my video.
Oh god.
And he's like, this is all inaccurate. I pinned the comment because I thought it was so funny. And then he deleted the comment because I pinned it. And all the comments under the pinned comment were like, fuck you, Keemstar, you piece of shit, gnome looking bitch. Like everyone was just shitting on him. Like, dude, you're such a loser. Like, you just like this is an inaccurate. So is every single video you've ever put out. I was laughing the entire time. Cause like,
oh my god.
fuck Keemstar, dude. Like, I thought it was so funny because like he took it seriously too, and it just shows you. It's like I don't get why these people think this is real. Like, I say that like he was snorting pixie sticks. Like, how would I know that? Like, it's of course bullshit. Like, but he took it literally. He's like, dude, this is inaccurate as hell. Like, shut up, man.
I
It's just
mean,
funny.
like, you literally say some of the stupidest shit in the videos though. Like, how is that gonna be real? Like,
I don't know, man. I know. I don't get it either. I don't get why these people think it's real. I never will get why these people think it's real, but it's funny. You know, that's what
yeah.
my community likes, that people think this is real. Cause like, I like it too. Like, I like my Tyler 1 video. I've gotten so many comments of people being like, wait, was he really in Backyard Football 2002? I'm like, you're so dumb. Like, how do you believe that Tyler 1 was in Backyard Football 2002? with his brother E-Rob. Like, are you an idiot? And they are. They're stupid.
I thought he was in a video game. That's great. Oh.
And then I get like comments of people being like, uh, oh, what is it like? Oh, for like my like YouTube invasion of Twitch, people are like, dude, like Boogie2988 was already like he didn't come over to Twitch like then. I'm like, yeah, I said big YouTubers like Boogie2988. I wasn't like I don't know when he came over. I was just joking. I big YouTubers. Like, I was just kidding.
It's a fat joke.
And then people about like I talked about like Jacksepticeye and shit like that, and they're like, dude, like, what are you talking about? Dead subs. He has millions of subs. I'm like, shut up, dude. Like, I was kidding. Like, it's all jokes. I literally am joking most of the time. It's just I'm shitting on them. All I do is shit on people. And that video actually got disliked a lot because I was shitting on people a lot. I don't care. It was worth it. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people are just too sensitive. I don't know.
They just don't get it, and I don't know how they don't, but they just don't get it. And you know what? That's funny to me that they don't understand that it's just I'm just kidding. Like, I think it's funny that people are this dense where they're just like, they think it's real. Clearly, there's like 90% of people think it. No, it's not real, but it's just the 10% that think it's like I'm trying to be serious. I just think it's funny. Like, and I always will. And I like that they don't think it's funny. I always will. Like. I think it's funny that people just don't get it, and I don't know how they don't. I want to like know who they are and be like, "What is wrong with you? Like, how don't you?" These are probably the kind of people that just watch like The Office all day and like, you know, do that kind of shit. So like, maybe they just don't get humor.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you just have to have a high IQ to understand your kind of humor.
Oh, totally, bro. It's like, yeah, definitely high IQ. No, it's just you just have to not be dense. Like you just have to understand that I'm just trolling, which I always will be. Like my next video on Asmongold, like I told him I'm trolling a lot, and he's like, he wants me to. He gets that it's a joke, so he's like, fuck yeah, like do whatever you want. And I'm going to. I'm gonna make it ridiculous. So that's definitely happening. But I do want to, like you said, you're like, oh, do you, like, what's your plans? Like, I do want to do Twitch streamers because I literally can do 100 of them, and there's always new Twitch streamers popping up and blowing up, right?
Yeah.
I literally could do this almost forever, as long as streaming's a thing. I just I want to do this, then I want to do YouTubers. I want to like continue this definitely into YouTubers. But my goal one day is to make a video. Like I want to make a video where it's like you type in like who is Abraham Lincoln, right? And my video comes up. And I make it seem so realistic and so real that you think it's real, but it's not. And then I want some kid to use that information in his video or for like a project and get it completely wrong. And come back to me and be like, dude, I failed my project because I listened to your video and it was all bullshit. That's my goal. I want kids to literally type in who, because what happens is when you type in who is ninja, my video comes up.
Right.
Which is pretty crazy to think. Like, you type in who is ninja and my video comes up. That's wild.
Oh yeah.
But it does. So I want it to be like, you know, who's ninja, and then or who is Abraham Lincoln, because that's like a very common thing people will type, like who is blank. And they type in my video and they get it, and then they just get everything wrong. But I'll make those videos not seem so unrealistic, but I'll make them seem pretty ridiculous. Like that's my goal, to do people like that one day. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're just a discount Michael McCrudden if you know who that is.
Oh, Michael McCrudden, yeah. Well, he is absolutely terrible, actually.
Oh yeah, I know, he's shit. Yeah.
He gets everything wrong all the time.
But like he doesn't do it as a joke. He like just genuinely gets everything wrong.
Yeah, no, because what he does is he mass produces. So like he doesn't get a lot of these, like, first of all, he doesn't do any Twitch streamers really, because he even has admitted like to do a Twitch streamer, like it's, which is true. As much as you have to like know their life. Like I literally you have to like watch them all day and all night to understand these Twitch streamers, because they don't have like, they're B-list celebrity, C-list even. So like to get them, like to understand them, you have to know them and watch them all day. Like I know Asmongold because I've watched him a lot. Like I know all these streamers because I've watched them hours and hours and hours. You know, for someone to look up their information, you're not going to find anything. You're going to have to go through hundreds of hours of VODs to find out, like, put pieces together on how they became streamers and what was their childhood like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, Michael McCredit, I mean, he's like the only person that really I could say is like my competition, quote unquote, but he's not really. Because he makes before they were famous videos, but he just mass produces them. Like he in the past week has made 12. You know what I mean?
my
Like he doesn't care to get your information right. He just makes these super fast and quick because he wants to
Get views.
get views. Yeah, and he just gets like the most basic information like, oh, he was born here. It's not, it's a science to him. They were born here, they made this much money, they use that money for this, they make this much money, this is his house, this is his car. You know, he was born like that's it. Me, it's like I'm much more into like making a ridiculous stupid child video with stupid shit. Like he made a video on who is Summit 1G.
He made one on Ninja.
Yeah, that video did crazy well.
Yeah.
That did really well. I was actually stupid. I should have made a Who is Ninja video. Who is Ninja video 2 months ago, but I said I made it a month ago, and I think that kind of fucked me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like he made a Who is Summit 1G video, and it did terribly. Like it got like, yeah, it's at 50,000 views. Like no one gives a shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
no one gives a shit about like because he doesn't have any information, right? It's all bullshit and lies. So yeah, like, and he's even admitted he's like, yeah, to find out this information on these streamers, like the reason why I don't do them is because it's impossible to find their information, and it is. It's easier for him to do videos on like, you know, famous people like, you know, 21 Savage or shit like that, because all their information's out there because they're famous. Like, oh, he was this, he did this when he was a kid. Like, it's easy.
Yeah. And
So.
Mizkif, why'd you choose the channel name Mizkif in your profile picture? What is it?
Oh, so that's a pic of me. I was like 5. Why did I choose the name Mizkif? Because my last name is Miz, and then when I was a child, I was like 12 or 10, and I like made the name Miz Kid. But I spelled Miz Kid wrong when I was playing World of Warcraft, and I spelled it Mizkif. Because D is next to F, so yeah. I hit Mizkif, and I was like a level 10 druid already, and I said fuck it, so I just stayed with the level 10 druid, and then forever my name was Mizkif.
I see. And you made a video on the Twitch TOS, and I was wondering what flaws do you see in the Twitch TOS besides the fact that, you know, they keep titty streamers up, and anyone who says anything bad about them just banished, obliterated.
I would say like the problems I have with TOS right now is just like you can't speak your mind and say like drama is just not a thing anymore on Twitch. You cannot have drama because they will kick you off. I absolutely hate the fact that you can't. One thing I absolutely hate is you can't have off-platform drama. You can't talk about someone off-platform, and it could still be used against you. So like even if you're like not on your stream, they're not on their stream, it's on Twitter or something stupid, you could still get banned. And it's not like the other person even has to report you. If you just have drama on Twitch with another Twitch streamer, yeah, that will get you in trouble. And that can get you banned. You know, I hate what they do for a lot of things. And it's hard for edgier. It just goes to show it's not even Twitch, it's YouTube as well. It's just like edgier content and also more like, you know, edgier. It's also more creative content. It's just not allowed. Like, it's just like, if you have edgier content on your platform, it's considered like a negative for a lot of people when it's really a positive. And they're trying to kick those people out and make them a lot more like robotic almost. It's just like fake. Like Greek, for example, he was way edgier and way crazier before the TOS, and now he's just he's calm. Like he can't, or not calm, but he's like not edgy because he can't say and do shit anymore. He can't spam tryhard because it's considered racist. He can't do anything.
Yeah, it's really PC.
Yeah, and it sucks. And it's like, why is this like this? Why is Twitch like this? Why is YouTube like this? And I hate it. It sucks, but you gotta live with the bullshit. You just gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
So That's what it is right now. It's just right now it's it's just it's really edgier content. Like most streamers aren't affected by the TOS. You know, like Ninja, no, never. You
Yeah.
know, like a lot of these big Tim the Tap Man, nope. They don't have to deal with it. They don't care. But like Forzen, even Soda Popping a little bit. Like he can't say retarded anymore. He loves that word. Uh, there's a lot of streamers that you can't like. Greek can't spam tryhard. Greek can't do a lot of things. Greek can't talk pretty much. Ice Poseidon wouldn't last a day there. It's just like any edgier content you just can't have. Then it sucks. Like there's just so many things you can't make fun of people for anymore because of these new TOS. Um, and it's like they indefinitely ban you so quickly. Like my boy Erob, like he got a ban for uh like nothing because he was talking to another. What did he do? Oh, because he was okay. Well, he deserved the ban because he was exploiting something that Amazon did this thing where like if you buy 500 bits, it's $1. So he told his entire chat like, hey, you buy the $500, 500 bits for $1, which is $5. It's worth $5. So literally Amazon's giving you free money. And he's like, and I'll PayPal you back $1, so you make nothing, but you don't lose anything. But I make $5. It was smart, but Twitch banned him. But it's just like my one friend Tenzin, he's like he was growing as a streamer. He was getting like 100 viewers. He completely is gone now. He is indefinitely banned because he just talked to Erob when he was suspended and banned. And it's like you're fucking with people's lives. Like they're fucking done. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no warnings. It's just like, dude, you're done. Like get out. Like we're not even banning you for a week. We're banning you forever. And he's indefinitely banned. So he's fucked. He's like, yeah, I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah.
And it's shit. So I don't know. I always planned on streaming, but like nowadays I'm just like, do I want to do this? Because like I know I'm just gonna get banned. So I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, you could stream on your YouTube channel if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, I could. But then there's problems with YouTube streaming where it's like if you get a strike, you're fucked for 90 days.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time. And then to get that fixed can take weeks. Unless you have like really good connections, and I don't really right now. I know people, but I don't know that many people. And it's just like, what the fuck? It's just like, it's shitty. So definitely, it's a weird spot right now we're in, especially for like content creators. Like you gotta play the PG role or like you're fucked.
Yeah.
Or you have to do it very subtly like I do it, where it's like, yeah, my shit's more toxic, but like you don't realize it unless you know the really inside jokes. So it's not bad. Yeah, it's just a weird time we're in, especially for YouTube and Twitch.
How would you personally improve the Twitch TOS?
I'd make it free. I mean, like that would be me. I would just be like, okay, you can. I would take back to whatever they did on March 5th, but the thing is, I can't make it better, because there's pros and cons to them doing it. They don't. It's not like they necessarily wanted to do that. It's more so they had to because advertisers were pissed.
Yeah.
So they had to do it. So it's like pros and cons. Like if I was there in their shoes, I'd be saying the same thing. Like, okay, yeah, I could potentially be fucking over a lot of my content creators and making it a lot more straightforward on what you have to do for content, but I'm also making more money for my company and I'm keeping these advertisers happy, which is what they want. Because YouTube right now is fucked with that. So like a big incentive for these Twitch streamers or people to come over to Twitch is the advertisers, the ad revenues, like the money's all there. Like, they want to compete with YouTube. So yeah, I can't blame them for knocking off these edgy streamers as much as I hated it. It's shit. It's just a shitty situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you think Twitch adding the IRL section was a bad idea?
That's a loaded question. Do I think it was a bad idea? No, because it definitely grew their site. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think the way they handle things on the Twitch IRL site is bad. Like they ban people for the dumbest things. Like, oh, if someone else messes up in real life, not the person streaming, and it's out of their control, they'll ban them. I think that's ridiculous. I
Yeah.
think they need to be way more lenient with the IRL section because it is IRL. Like you can't really control everything around you.
Yeah.
I think the IRL section definitely has brought some of the greatest content Twitch has ever seen with like Ice Poseidon and a lot of other streamers. But I definitely do feel that it also fucked over a lot of it brought all around it brought a lot of fuckers. Like it brought a lot of like girls who just come over and just want to like, you know, brought a lot of girls who just want to come over and sit and make money, and it works. Like they don't have to pretend to like video games anymore. They could just sit around and make money.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's brought a lot of good content, but I think it's brought a lot of dog shit. Mostly girls who just sit around, do nothing, and make money. Um, so yeah, it's a good thing. It's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing that they brought it over. So yeah.
Yeah. I think the only issue is the booby streamers with it.
Yeah, which they kind of like knocked off a lot. Like in order to be a booby streamer now, you have to be like working out. You can't really like show that much cleavage without working out. So a lot of
Oh.
these girls are now like doing only workout streams, which I guess works. They'll never stop. But
Yeah.
yeah, like these booby streamers, it is what it is. You know, there's pros and cons to the IRL section. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, but it also like might make people. It's just really good content. Like especially if they're going outside doing stuff, like it's just interesting. Um, so
Yeah. I think those are cool. Um, but I don't like watching a woman with her boobs out just sat there doing nothing.
I don't even mind it. Honestly, they're just doing. I don't mind that they're doing that. Well, I do mind that they're doing that, but I can't blame them. Like it's Twitch, but now Twitch has made it a lot harder. Um, you know, you can't, like I said, you really can't show as much as you used to. Like before, like a year ago, like you could show so much more on Twitch. Now these girls are like kind of limited. Like they really can't show that much cleavage. They can't really do much,
Yeah.
which I guess is a good thing. I liked making fun of them, but I guess
Yeah.
it's a better thing for Twitch.
Yeah, it's always nice to take the piss out of a woman who just shows her tits on twitch.tv.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, they definitely did show a lot of cleavage before, and now they just don't. Um, like Amaranth, for example, she was like one of the biggest with that shit, and she just doesn't do it anymore. Now she does a lot of ASMR shit, which is weird, but you know, whatever floats people's boats, I guess. Can't win them all.
Yeah. All right then, Mizkif, I've got one last question for you here, and then that's it. With your channel this year, what new and different things do you plan on doing?
Ooh, well, I'm going to Ice Poseidon's house in like a week,
Oh.
so yeah, definitely plan on doing some fun shit there. What else am I gonna do? I plan on doing like more videos with my face, like branding my face. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just have a channel where I do who is videos and I'm just not in them at all. Like I
Right.
want to be able to like show my face and like do fun stuff. Uh, I don't want to just make these who is videos for the rest of my life. They're my bread and butter. You know what I mean? But like making these videos, especially when I don't mind doing them now because I know the people, right? I don't need to do a lot of research on Asmongold because I know everything about the guy. But once I get to the point where I don't know these streamers that well, where like I don't know anyone in League of Legends, for example. So once I start getting to those streamers and those people, that's when I'm gonna be like, fuck me. Like I don't want to do this anymore. I'm definitely gonna want to branch off and do other things while doing those videos, but more branch off because fuck doing that all day and all night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so I definitely want to do more facial branding, more like skits, more like dumb stuff. Like my last video, for example, at the end I showed my face. And like it was like a skit. I definitely like doing that stuff. It's more fun. It's creative to me. Um, and I just want to do that. Yeah. So definitely want to do more facial branding, more like skits. Uh, Easier videos, I would say. Like these videos are a lot more documentary based. It's not they're tough to make. I'd rather do more fun videos than more serious videos all the time. So, and also maybe streaming. I don't know. I might do streaming.
All right then. Well, that's it, Mizkif. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, no, it was fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, no problem. That's it, everyone. If you have enjoyed it, you can go ahead and drop me a like, drop me a sub. Anything you can do to help would be appreciated. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next one. Take care and goodbye.